Hi, and welcome back to Bearded Builds Garage. Today we're going to be tackling some of the dash stuff on the Civic, getting those air boxes lined up, figuring out some of the wirings for the doors and the whole dash, and maybe throwing some pedals in, seeing how that's going to look, running the airbag stuff, the wiring, and putting the module in place, and playing around with the ABS module probably as well, because that's on the front there, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I pulled the dash out of the car, cleaned it up a little bit. Still pretty dirty, but nowhere near as bad. So that'll be nice to go back in. And then we get all the wiring and pedals and stuff and bolts that I have. Hopefully I have everything I need to put everything back together. But we're gonna unwind or untangle all this mess of wiring to hopefully get it kind of where it needs to go, see if everything's okay, put the pedals in, might play with the carpet a little bit and maybe a seat just to work in it a little easier. But for now we'll start with this mess. Right here I'm probably gonna have to cut out some of this because they fill that back in. I got some fuse boxes, some brake lines, some battery connectors. I got a battery for it so I can test. And then we can see if I can get this hooked up too. I found a part at the junkyard the other day for it to control the heat inside of it. So, and then all the reservoirs. And then my booster's inside, but that's from a Type R, so that should help with better braking. Okay, that hole should be big enough for that now. I'll clean that up a little bit with some emery cloth or some kind of sandpaper just to clean it up a little bit, but it does the trick for now. Now to get the ABS lined up, we got a hole here, which is good. They filled in these. So this little part of the bracket, I'm going to drill a nice little hole there just so that sits in there. Maybe I'll put some bolts in there after, but at least have one holding it in place so I can put the rest of the lines and see what I need. wiper motor put back in. I'll figure out how the wiring comes out of here eventually. I'm pretty sure they blocked everything off, but if I have to drill some holes, just have to drill some holes. Got the master for the clutch and the booster for the brakes. The reservoir on both. And of course, everything's filled in, so everything's hanging out for now. The brake line's going there. So that leaves the two rear lines, I believe go into here and then go back. And then the two front lines come into here, which have a whole box of stuff over there, which should have everything I need to go front to back. So we'll get that going. And then I got to figure out my ABS stuff. I know I got a module somewhere for this to plug into. There's the one for the wheel sensor and a whole bunch of more wiring stuff that I'm sure I have in the car. We made the hole there, fuse block. Now we get to play with this stuff. I can't find half of my hardware that I know I have somewhere, but we'll figure it out as we go. Everything should hold itself somewhat in place. I'm gonna attempt something that I can't really find any information on, so I'm gonna try it myself. Since a K-Series is not a cable-driven throttle body, I have a TSX one. I'm going to try hooking the cable to my stock pedal and then hook it up to the accelerator pedal position sensors and stuff, and hope she works. So we'll see. That's a lot of the main stuff plugged in. A couple more things over here. Okay, I think we'll call it there. I'll take up next time where I'm looking for more hardware and see if we can start testing things, checking the doors, running new wires for the other side of the door, and yeah, and the back end. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll catch you in the next one.